it's a good afternoon to start with our new program in TIP's Virtual Career Center. Since everyone is staying at home, we still want to reach our students, our dear TIPians, by making every career services available at the comfort of their own home. So welcome today. We're gonna have we're gonna have this segment, the I Know Right, IKR, question and answer about Virtual Career Center services. So before that, the TAP Virtual Career Center came up with this career studio wherein we will give you career education and consultation on screen. By the way, I'm Miss Marley, the SDP officer of TIP Quezon City. Okay, so for our pilot episode, so again, the title of this episode is I Know Right. So we're gonna have the question and answer with our career exploration and placement officer about scholarships. So by the way, before we proceed to the question and answer portion, and before I introduce to you our speakers for today, we are live on Facebook. So if you have any questions about the topic, please send it to our comment box and our officers will answer it towards the end. All right? Okay, so without any further ado, our guest speakers for today are our career exploration and placement officers to help us understand more about scholarship offerings of TIP. Okay, so on the line, to let us all welcome Ms. Carol Golayane, our officer from TIP Quezon City, and Mr. Jovito Lazo from TIP Manila. Hi, Ms. Carol.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Miss Marley.
Hi, you may want to greet our students who are watching right now.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Stay with us and enjoy as we share some updates regarding TIP scholarship and, of course, discounts also. The other discount, we give you updates regarding with this one, and we answer all the inquiries that you needed for you to pursue with the scholarship you have here in TIP.
All right, thank you, ma'am. All right, so Sir Jovitz, how are you?
Yes, I'm doing good. Good day and hi to all our viewers right now, and to whole TIP community, especially to all the scholars and my friends. We hope
Hi.
will answer some of your questions about scholarship.
All right, so thank you po. I know our students right now are maybe worrying on many things, including their education because of the pandemic. But I know you are the right person to send them a piece of good news because of different scholarships or discounts that they can still avail. Okay, so let's proceed. The first question is, I don't know if it will flash on the screen. The first question po is, of course, what are the scholarship grants available for the students of PIB? Can you help us go through that? Maybe Sir Jovitz?
Okay. Uh, in general, there are two forms of scholarship grants that we as career exploration and placement coordinators administer. First is the institutional or academic scholarship grants, and the other one, it's the industry-sponsored scholarship grants.
All right. Okay, sir. You mentioned about the two different types, right? So can you tell us the difference between the institutional academic scholarship and industry-sponsored scholarship?
Okay. Ma'am, may I ask some help from Carol?
Ma'am
Siguro
Carol,
hati
sure
kami.
po.
Oo.
Sure. Maybe Ma'am Carol
Sig-
can answer the academic scholarship.
yes.
Okay,
Hi, Ma'am Carol.
yes,
Thanks,
hello.
ma'am.
Okay, for the institutional scholarship, these are the scholarship offered by our school TIP. The grants was given by our school TIP. This includes all the academic scholarship and other discounts, just like the brother and sister discounts and alumni discounts. And of course, for the industry-sponsored scholarship grant is the scholarship grants offered by our industry partners to our TIP students.
Yes. Oo. And to add, these industry-sponsored scholarships, they are categorized under three categories. First, the full scholarships, half scholarships, and the sponsorships. Maybe to name some of these scholarship programs with these foundations, we have the Metrobank Foundation. Hi to all Metro Bankers, Mega World Foundation, Gokong Way Brothers Foundation. We also have the Emerson Scholarship Program. Then the Ribisco Foundation, they also give full-time scholarships. And the SGS, one of our newest scholarship sponsors, the Simplicio Gamboa Senior Foundation. So those are some of the programs that sponsors our students. But I haven't said all of them actually. But we can inform you through our FB page, and other online platforms for that, Ma'am Marley.
All right. Thank you for that information, sir and ma'am. Okay. So to clarify, we have two different grants. So the academic and the industry sponsored. All right. Okay. So first, maybe let's talk about what few academic scholarship grants. Well, the EDAQ, DTUQ, highest and high honors. Okay, so are there any, or is there any grade requirement that they need to maintain for them to get that?
Yes, for the maintaining grade of the EDAQ, DTUQ with highest honor and with high honor is as long as the students have a GPA or grade point average of 1.75 and above and no grade below than 2.25, the student can sustain his scholarship regarding what the academic scholarship like EDAQ, DTUQ with highest honor and high honors.
Thank you, ma'am. For example po, if an engineer Demetrio Quirino or EDAQ and DTUQ scholar wasn't able to meet the grade requirement, are there any discounts available for them?
Yes, of course, for the EDAQ and DTUQ, they have a one-time probationary status, wherein if the scholars did not maintain the grade point average and the required lowest grade, as long as the scholars have no drop, have no failing grade, and have no incomplete grade, they can have the 10% discount or 15% discount. It may varies under academic standing or GPA for this semester. Then if the EDQ and DTU scholars maintain again for their GPA of 1.75 and no grade below than 2.25, they can regain their scholarship for the next semester.
Right. Thank you po. How about, ma'am, the highest honor and high honor scholars? What are their grade requirement? If they were not able to get to maintain the grade requirement, are there any
Okay.
discounts that they can still avail?
Yes,
Ma'am
same
Yes,
as
sir,
Marley?
Jobits.
Yes, same
yes,
what with Ma'am Carol has answered. Maybe same setup. So if they fail to meet the grade requirements on the first semester, then they can they can uh, they can also avail the extended discounts. So it varies po. For with highest honors, they may apply for the 15% discounts, no, for with highest honors. And for with high honors, that's 10% discount on the tuition fee. And the same if that student meets the requirements during the probationary period, then the student can regain the scholarship grant on the next semester. That's
I
it.
see. All right. Okay, so we mentioned a while ago the EDAQ, DTUQ, highest and high honor. Okay, so now, sir, can you share to us about the other academic scholarship grants that our students can still avail?
Sure, ma'am. There are these three, no, academic scholarships that the students may avail every semester as long as they are qualified with the grades and the number of units. So there are three: the president's lister, the vice president's lister, and then the dean's lister. Now, for you to have an idea, of course, pataas ng pataas yung discount niya pag tumataas din yung grade na nakukuha niya. for president's lister, if you have at least 1.25 GPA on a particular semester, and then your lowest grade is 1.5, you are entitled for the president's lister, and that's already 100% discount on the tuition fee. Now, for the vice president's lister, if you have at least 1.5 GPA and the lowest grade of 2.0, then that's you're qualified for the 75% discount. And for the dean's listers, so if you have a GPA of 1.51 to 1.75, and then your lowest grade is 2.25 on that particular semester, you can avail the dean's listers on the succeeding semester, you know, and there's we will guide you on how to apply.
All
That's it.
right. Okay. Thank you, po. Thank you, sir. All right. Maybe Ma'am Carol may answer this question. What is the required number of in order to apply for these scholarships?
Okay, for the required number of units is minimum of 18 units, but it may depends on the course curriculum also of the students per program. If it is only the requirement is 17 units, then they can still apply for the scholarship because it is in the course curriculum of the certain program for every semester.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. All right. So another is in the list. We have here in the list. Can a transferee avail of any academic scholarship?
Can I answer?
Sir Jobit? Yes, sure. Po.
Yes. Yes, the student or transferee can avail of any of the academic scholarship as long as the student meets the grade requirement. Doon pa rin tayo, no? So the student must have at least 1.75 GPA and the lowest grade of 2.25, and that student must have 18 number of units during his or her previous semester on that previous school. Of course, there are other requirements, other requirement documents like the original copy of the grades, the transfer credentials, and for the good moral certificate. So if the grades are not the same with the TIP, it will be transmuted based on the equivalent grading system of TIP. So wala pong problema kung iba po yung grading system po nila.
All right. Okay. Thank you po for that. Ma'am Carol, what if a student po has an incomplete or INC grade? Can he or she apply for academic scholarship?
For the students who have an incomplete grade, for the semester, the student cannot apply for the academic scholarship. But if the students have a 1.75 GPA and no grade below than 2.25 for the next semester, he can avail or apply for the academic scholarship.
Okay. That's good that they still have the opportunity. Okay, so Sir Jovitz, for the information of our students, how can they apply for academic scholarships, especially nowadays that we are in the pandemic situation? So how are they are going to apply for those grants?
Yes, actually TIP already adjusted for that situation. Of course, because of the pandemic around us, so we cannot transact face to face. So we have the online application of grants. So there's a link provided by our registrar in TIP, and that link is shared through different social media accounts. No, so we have in our virtual career center FB page. We also have it on the Society of Scholars page and to the different student organizations group, as well as to all the Viber groups of the students. No? Per department, meron kasing Viber groups. And then, andun po yung mga informations po about the link that they could access.
Mm-hmm. At least we have established the process already, no, online.
Yes.
Okay, so that's good. So guys, you will not be having a hard time also contacting. And I think you also have chat box, right?
Yes, okay.
Yes.
For us, yes, ma'am. For the chat box, yes. is our actually the newest platform for us to get in touch with you. So we are encouraging you to use your TIP email address. Those are G Suite accounts. So get that privilege from our institution. So using that, you can chat us on the Hangouts, Google Hangouts. So we will be providing our email addresses for you to directly send your concerns about scholarship or other things that we may answer for you.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you po. Thank you po for that. Okay, so another question po here is, can a student apply for scholarship during summer? Who's gonna answer po?
Okay, for that, the students can
Yes, ma'am.
apply for scholarship during summer if it is required or it is applicable in his scholarship. Just like the Engineer Demetrio Quirino, Dr. Teresita U. Quirino, with highest honor, with honors, with his all throughout the program, their scholarship grant is all throughout the program. So if it is required in their course curriculum to have a summer class, they can apply for the scholarship. But other than that, the other academic scholarship is only applicable for every semester. So
Right. So
intended
once
only
it
for
is
every
required, once it is required in their curriculum, they can
Yes.
enroll it. They can take it. All right.
for
Okay.
those EDAQ, DTUQ with highest and with high honors. That is
Okay.
applicable.
Thank you, ma'am, for the clarification. Another question po is, just in case a student is they have two or more scholarships. Is that possible? Scholarship or discounts at the same time. Is that possible?
Marley,
Yes, Sir
can I
Jovitz?
answer? So a student can avail of only one scholarship, and if that's the case, kung marami yung scholarship na qualified siya, whichever is higher is recommended for his or her application. So only one. But just to mention, we have these two types of grants that are on top of the academic scholarships. What are these? So we have the son or daughter of an alumnus discounts. That's on top of the academic scholarship. We have the Bring a Friend program qualification. If they're qualified on that, it's also on top of the academic grants. No? But there are a lot of academic grants. There are a lot of scholarship for the students. But those two are the only scholarship grants that are on top of the academic scholarships. Mm.
All
To
right. So
siguro to
whichever is higher.
yes, only one
Whichever.
scholarship, and
Yes, Ma'am
whichever is
Carol.
under is applied.
Would you like to add
Yes,
more,
as an
ma'am?
additional for Sir Jovitz. So
Yes.
it's true that whichever is higher, it may be applied for that certain scholarship. But
Mm.
in the case that if the student has a parent who graduated at TIP, they can apply for the alumni children discount at the same time on top of other discount.
All right. Because aside of the academic and industry sponsored, we still have another discount in TIT, the alumni grants, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to hear. They have a lot of opportunity in TIP to have more discounts and scholarships. That's good to know po. Okay, so let's proceed. Next question po here in my list is, if a student already availed of an institutional or academic scholarship, can the student still be allowed to apply for other industry sponsored or government scholarships? Maybe Ma'am Carol can answer this one.
Okay. If the students have already an academic scholarship and TIP, she can apply for other scholarship for the industry sponsored scholarship, but it depends in the guidelines or the policy between the school and the industry sponsored. If they allow the student, as long as they meet the requirements, they can still apply for the industry sponsored scholarship. Then at the same time, they can enjoy the academic scholarship.
Wow, that's really nice. Okay, so thank you, Ma'am Carol. Next question po is, how can a student apply for industry-sponsored scholarships? Since we are mentioning the industry-sponsored scholarships, so how can our students apply to those grants?
Okay, for the industry,
Um,
yes. Yes, Sir
yes.
Jovich, you want to answer that?
Ay,
You
sige
may.
ma'am. Okay, sige po.
Yes, Sir Jovitz, go.
So, sige po. Mamaya kayo rin po ha. Next question kayo. For that question, for the Virtual Career Center, we will disseminate information about the available industry-sponsored scholarship grants through our social media accounts. So, talagang kailangan yung i-like at i-follow yung aming FB page. So, just follow our Virtual Career Center page, and then we also post it on the student organizations FB groups. Then, of course, there's a limitation. So the availability of the opening of the application for industry-sponsored scholarships, we are based on the rules or terms of the company partners. No, if there's an available or there's an opening for that particular grant. That's
All
it.
right. Okay. So, sir, can you mention again a few industry partners that giving us support, giving our students support,
Yes, ma'am.
aside from Mega
Sure.
World that you have mentioned a while ago,
Yes,
right?
we also have actually the Gokong Wei Brothers Foundation. And
Mm-hmm.
just to give you another good news, so the GBF is looking for another batch of full-time scholars, with their sponsorship. So for all of the viewers who are interested, please follow our page. So we will be posting the information on how for you to apply. No, so that's for the GBF. So aside from the GBF, we also have the Mega World, the Emerson Scholarship Program, the Simplicio Gamboa. No, we have partial scholarships with them, and the Rebisco in Quezon City, right, Ma'am Carol? We have scholars in
Yes.
Rebisco Foundation.
Yes.
So
All right.
maybe
There,
that's
that's good to hear that even during this pandemic, they are still supporting our students,
yes,
right? Mm-hmm.
absolutely
Thank you so
correct.
much. Thank you po. Thank you po for giving opportunity to TIPians, to our dear TIP students. Thank you. Okay, so next question. Maybe Ma'am Carol may answer this one. If I'm an industry sponsored scholar, can I enroll in advanced subjects?
In that case, if you want to enroll an advanced subject, you can enroll for the advanced subject if the industry sponsored have permitted you to enroll for that certain or particular subject. So if it is a requirement, then you can enroll for the advanced subject.
Mm-hmm. Once it is required,
Yes,
right?
if the industry sponsored required you or give you permission to enroll, then you can enroll for the advanced subject.
They just need to follow the
Yes, you just need
course
to,
curriculum, right?
yes, follow the curriculum, then you may write a letter to the industry sponsored or company partner that you want to enroll for the advanced subject. Then if they give you permission to enroll, then you can enroll for the advanced subject. But it
Okay,
should
thank
be
you.
in the course curriculum
Mm-hmm. Okay, they should refer to the
requirement.
curriculum first, right?
Requirement.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay, next question po. I think, oh, this is the last question in my list. Okay, so can I request a stipend during summer if I am a scholar with continuous scholarship grant, like EDAQ, DTUQ, highest, and with high honors? Maybe Sir
So
Jovitz?
for this type,
Sorry, ma'am.
Sige, ma'am. You may continue, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am Carol, okay.
so for this stipend or allowance of the scholar, it is intended only for the for every first and second semester. So it's not intended for
Mm-mm.
summer. So you can only avail for this stipend every semester.
Yes, not during summer.
Any addition? Yeah,
Yes,
that's it.
yes, that's it. Not during summer. We are only requesting stipend on our corporate office during the regular semesters and not during summer. Although some of the scholarship grants like EDAC and DTUQ, they have this no fees throughout the duration of their program study. Yun lang naman ang mawawala sa kanila sa summer stipend lang naman. Pero sagot pa rin ng TIP yung summer nila if they are qualified to take summer classes, yung mga EDAC scholars and DTUQ scholars.
All right. Okay. So that's it. Thank you. I think all of the questions from our FAQs are answered already. Thank you very much, sir and ma'am. But stay on the line because at this point we gonna entertain some questions from our Facebook Live. Okay. So to help me out, we have here Miss Crystal, the SDP officer of Manila campus. Hi, Miss Crystal.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. Okay. So,
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Okay, so ma'am, I think we can accommodate three questions, but of course, if there are still questions coming up, very important questions coming up, you can tell us. Okay, so but I assure you guys that all of your questions will be answered through the comment box. If we're not going to mention it here on on live, but we promise that we will answer all of your questions. Okay. So, Ma'am Carol, sorry, Ma'am Crystal, what's the first question there?
okay, so I have gathered three questions. There's a lot, but I think some of them have been answered already during your conversation. So now, let me share with you some of the questions. Number one, Ma'am Carol, Sir Jovitz, what would you suggest for those who have only honor grade? I mean honor discounts or scholarships, since their scholarship will end, like for example, after one semester. So what would be your suggestion for them?
For those students have only an honors student or they only avail their scholarship for one semester, they can still avail for the next semester as long as they have an average of 1.75 and above and no grade below than 2.25. They can avail the academic discounts, which is mentioned already by Sir Jovitz a while ago. There are three academic discounts that they can avail. It depends on their academic standing for the first semester, the Dean's Lister, VPAA Listers, and the President's Lister.
Thank you so much for the information. Okay, so next, I would like to apply for a CHED scholarship. Who can I talk to about it? And do you have any idea what would be the maintaining grade to qualify for it?
Pardon, Ma'am Crystal?
Sorry. The question is, I would like to apply for a CHED scholarship. Who can I talk to about it? And do you have an idea what will be the maintaining grade to qualify for it?
Okay, as far as I know, for the CHED scholarship, you can directly apply at CHED.
Online.
Yes,
Mm-mm.
online. You can directly apply on CHED online. Then, if ever there are some requirements that they want to submitted CHED, then you can ask for the help. We can assist you for that in order for you to avail those requirements. But directly, you can apply at CHED through online.
Yes, ma'am. Uh, can I add something, ma'am?
Sure, Sir Jovitz.
For the CHED scholarship, yes, they can go to the website of the CHED, then they can apply online, just like what Ma'am Carol said. But uh, if you have heard the news, I, if you will look at their page, there's the application for the CHED scholars are temporarily suspended no, because our government would like to focus more on giving need-based discounts compared to merit kind of discounts. So we are still waiting for any updates if there's an opening for new applicants for the CHED scholarship. Mm. We might give you some updates on our FB page. So we suggest you follow our career center page for that. Okay.
Okay, so thank you so much. So, may pahabol pong question. Okay. All right. So, there's a student. He is asking about what would be the possible way to solve his problem because he cannot access his Gmail account. What would be the
Ma'am, before they answer, Ma'am Crystal, may I know the name of the student, please?
So the one who is asking about Ched is Mary Chris Garcia. Okay.
Hi, Mary.
Yes. Okay. So another
Yeah,
question.
repeat the question for them,
Yeah. Let
for
me.
Ma'am Carol and Sir Jolvitz.
Oh wait.
Is the problem about the TIP email,
Yes.
accessing TIP email?
Yes. A student
I think
shared that he has a problem accessing his Gmail account. So what would be the possible solution?
actually ITSO would be the best to answer that question, but I have encountered some of those. So I'm referring them to the link given by the ITSO. Maybe if we can get the name of the student and the social media account, so we could send the form for those troubleshooting problems on their TIP emails. Yes, I understand your concern. There are some of the students that cannot that has some troubles on accessing their TIP emails. So please, if you can give us your contact details, then we'll instruct you on how to get that link, no, and walk over with you to solve your problem.
Okay. Thank you. So for the last question, after the online application, how can we know if the application has been accepted or granted?
After the online application, after the assessment of the approved scholarship and discount, this will be automatically posted in your ARIS account as long as
Yes,
as long as it is already assessed by our student accounting office.
Okay. So
yes.
may pahabol pa po. Sorry. Ay, can you add, Sir Jovitz? Sorry.
Yes, ma'am. Uh, you may also check your ARIS portal, particularly on your pre-enrollment form. So if you will generate your pre-enrollment form, it will appear the scholarship discounts and then the deducted amount on your account. Also on the scholarship discounts under the other action on your, if you will navigate with your students ARIS portal, there's additional row in there. So if there's a 0.00 or if that is shown, then your scholarship grant is being tagged, no? But if the amount is not appearing, we can endorse your concern to our student accounting office to check the actual balance you need to pay.
All right. Thank you, Sir Jovitz. For the next question, how can we claim stipend po for with high honor scholars this incoming semester since my pandemic?
So regarding with this stipend of with high honors, we will just give you an updates. That is why we
Mm,
encourage you to like and follow our Career Center Facebook page for the updates of scholarship. We will
yes.
just give you an updates on how to claim your stipend.
Okay. So that's all for the questions from our FB Live. So back to you, Marley.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Ma'am Crystal. All right, so I hope we have helped our students answering those questions. But I think we have another here from um, he's asking about industry sponsored scholarship. Okay, so from Silene Aram. Okay, he's asking about the Mega World Scholarship application. Are there any available slot for their grants, or does our student need to wait more for slots? Or and then also the process of application for Mega World.
At this
Anyone?
period, the Mega World Scholarship, there are no available application for this period. But in case if they are open for application, as we mentioned a while ago, we just post it in the different social media platform of different organization, student organization, and of course in the Career Center Facebook page.
All right. Okay. So just for now, I think you have mentioned about just the new scholarship slots about Gokong Wei, GBF. Is that,
Yes,
am I right?
yes,
So
yes.
as of
Yes.
today, that's the only new scholarship grants that we are now giving to our students.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Am I
Aside
right?
from the yes, aside from the existing ones, the continuing industry scholarship, that's they're looking for a new batch of
New
Gokongwei
batch.
Brothers Foundation scholars. Yes, for this school year
Mm-hmm.
2020-2021. So don't dare miss
Okay.
it. Post it immediately.
All right. So I hope our students will stay tuned and keep themselves updated on our Facebook page so that you will know, guys, if there are new opportunities from our industry partners. They are really generous in giving scholarships to the IP students. Okay. So I think that's it for our question and answer. And thank you very much, Ma'am Carol and Sir Jovitz, for a very informational
Yeah.
talk. So yeah, so we hope that this could be an eye opener for everyone. So hopefully it helps our students understand the TIP's scholarships and discounts. So that's it for today. So thank you. I hope you learned a lot, and see you up to the next episode of this segment. I know, right? Or IKR, question and answer about virtual career center services. So I hope this somehow motivates you to continue your study, because there's a lot of opportunities for you. So keep yourself updated by following the TIP and TIP Virtual Career Center Facebook page for more details. So that's it. So again, thank you, Ma'am Carol and Sir Jonvitz, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank
By the
you.
way, yes, by the
Bye.
way,
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
yes, by the way, we want to encourage again the students to keep in touch with us through chat box,
Mm-hmm.
as
Yeah.
mentioned by Sir Jovitz. And we want to remind you that the enrollment is still ongoing until August 23. You can still enroll. Incoming freshmen are encouraged to enroll. There are so many or various scholarships that you can avail from our TIP, and we are ready to assist you in order to process your application through the
Use the scholars chat box. So that's very, very helpful. Okay, so that's it. So bye po, and stay safe, and stay healthy. Bye. Bye, Ma'am Carol, Sir Jovitz.
Bye.